Hi, this is Aoife Marielle. Welcome back to my channel for Coffee and Crafternoons. Today we're going to be making stencil texture paste. You will need corn flour or cornstarch, PVA glue or a clear drying white glue of your choice, some white acrylic paint or a coloured acrylic paint or powder pigments if you want to make it coloured. You will also need a spray bottle of water to keep it moist and to keep it to the texture of toothpaste. You can use a large amount, which would be 1 cup cornstarch to 1 tablespoon of glue, 1 tablespoon of paint, and your spray bottle in between. This will entirely depend on the texture that you want and as much cornstarch as you use. If you want to do a small batch of cornstarch, use only a small amount of the glue and paint. That's all I can really tell you. It is personal preference as to how much you make, as to the batch you make, but if you're going to do it in batches and then do it in a large batch, because this doesn't keep. It will go hard. And this is the texture that you're looking for. It's kind of gloopy, and my studio was really warm, so this set up super quick because I had the heating on because it was freezing here. So as you see, it spreads really, really well, and it works phenomenally. You can add glitter at this point. Once you've spread it on, you can add glitter, and you'll see at the end of the video what I've done with some cards, and it does stick. It makes a beautiful impression. As you can see, some stencils work better than others, I will say, and I am using my paper that I use for my ATCs, which is wallpaper lining paper. So it's a heavy mixed media paper would be good, but on your cardstock it works really well. Just don't get it too wet. Don't make your mixture too wet. You just want it to be toothpaste consistency that it can spread, and it works phenomenally well. And as I say, if you want to make it coloured, use coloured acrylic paint or use some powder pigments if you have them. I wouldn't recommend mica, because this being a white base, it knocks the mica pigment back and you don't get the sparkle, you don't get the shine. Tomorrow, if you come back, you will see what to do with mica to make a different stenciling paste. Stay tuned. But this works incredible, and I do throw some glitter on at the end just because I like sparkle. Who doesn't like sparkle? It's really easy to clean up too. Make sure you've got your stencils, like a bowl of water beside you as well. I have a bowl of water on the floor that I keep my stencils in, because this will harden and it will, I mean, it's easy to wipe off, but it's easier to wash if you've got like a basin of water or something beside you to keep your stencils from getting crusty with it and ruining your stencils. But it is so easy. It is so easy. Mine started setting up a bit, so I sprayed it with some water, and then I just messed about with it on the mat, just playing with it, squishing it down, just getting it to be a nice toothpaste consistency again, because I did make a large batch and I shouldn't have made so much. But as you see, this is the texture that you're looking for. It could actually have been a bit thinner than this, to be fair, but this worked perfectly fine for me. But this is the texture that you're looking for. See, it's super smooth. With the corn flour, people use baby powder, and you can use the same ratio, but with the corn flour it makes it, I mean, ridiculously smooth, and it is gorgeous on your cards. I did this little one. It worked, and then it did, you'll see, it sticks. I should have taped this down, but this is such a thin acetate. This is my own handmade stencil that I used my Cricut to do, and I bottled it at the end. I got this little heart shape done, and then I thought, you know what, yeah, we're done with this today, because it started pulling up and I didn't want to destroy the rest of it. As you see here, that's it, that one's done. That stencil's finished with. We're done with that stencil. It did make a really pretty heart, and you can scrape off the little bits around. You'll see that I do that. It's easier to clean off your cardstock. But yeah, this made a little pretty Celtic heart. And I cut it from a heart die shape. I will show you that tomorrow. And then, see, some of these stencils work better than others. This one works phenomenally well. And I made some beautiful cards with this one. And it's like butter. Once you get playing with it, once you use it and start spreading out again, if it is a little stiffer, don't put more water in it, just blend it again, just mix it again with your palette knives, your spatulas, and as you see, it goes on like butter. But you do want the consistency of toothpaste. And here we go. I'm going to stop, let you listen to some music while I do some more. These next few were done using some of my neon pigments that I sell in my store. You don't need neon pigments, you don't need any pigments if you want to keep it white, or you can use coloured acrylic paint and it makes it any colour that you want. As I say, don't use mica because mica just dulls and it's a waste. Tune in tomorrow. And these are some of the multitudes of what I made. Lots. So I've done some for ready for Christmas. Those are the coloured ones again. I did on black cardstock, the neons pop. And this is some white, that's obviously a blue powder. And then I used some pink acrylic paint to make that. Some white bumblebee. This is the one that I put the glitter on at the end. Just as I finished scraping it on, I then throw chuck glitter at it and then tap it off. As you would. And then some that I haven't made into cards yet, but they're just backed onto some Mary card, ready for whenever I need a card. This is some yellow that I used with some pigment powder. And you can also die cut with these. This is a die cut little butterfly, as you can see. As long as you don't do it too thick. I used my Big Shot and it cut pretty well. This, I put glitter on this, but you don't really see the glitter as much on the red. On the white against the red, you don't really see it. But these, that's the beautiful floral or leaf stencil that worked really well on two different like types of green to make Hawaiian themed birthday cards. And it does work really, really well, as you can see. So if you don't just want to use it on ATCs, you want to use it on cards, well, there's some cards. These are coloured using my neon pigments. Excuse me. But yeah, this is the on white and that's it on black. Look at the difference. It's amazing. But if you just want to use your acrylic paints, go for it. Just mix them in. But as I say, just keep the consistency like toothpaste. And hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks very much for watching. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And if you would like to subscribe and you're not already a subscriber, please, I would really appreciate it. Thanks very much. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.